Mother jailed for refusing to vaccinate son outraged as he's immunized. Mother jailed for refusing to vaccinate son outraged as he's immunized. A U.S. mother says she's had a rough few days after serving nearly a week in jail for defying a court order to have her 9-year-old son vaccinated and then learning that he received several immunizations after she was locked up behind bars. Rebecca Brito, from the Detroit area in Michigan, was sentenced last week for contempt of court nearly a year after an Oakland County judge ordered her to have her son vaccinated. "It was the worst 5 days of my life pretty much," the 40-year-old mother told the Detroit Free Press on Wednesday, Thursday NZ time, about her time in jail, except for the fact that I just found out that he was vaccinated and am not going to get him back today. AOL Rebecca Brito gave her husband a glare as she was led from the courtroom in handcuffs on her way to jail. "It's been a rough few days to say the least," she said. Rebecca Brito says she doesn't regret her decision to go to jail. Brito's ex-husband, James Horn, who shares joint custody of their son, wanted the boy to be vaccinated, but Brito had refused to do it on religious grounds. "I can't give in against my own religious belief," she told The Washington Post last month, adding she was not against vaccination. "This is about choice. This is about having my choices as a mother to be able to make medical choices for my child." Oakland County Circuit Judge Karen McDonald told Brito last week that she was not the only parent who deserves a say in their son's care. The judge granted Horn temporary custody of their son and ordered him to be vaccinated, and then sentenced Brito on October 4 to serve 7 days in county jail. The Oakland County Jail gives inmates a 1-day credit after successfully serving 5 days behind bars, so Brito was released about midnight, local time, on Monday, according to the Detroit Free Press. According to court testimony, Horn abided by the order and had the boy vaccinated on Monday, Tuesday NZT. Lawyers for each parent could not immediately be reached for comment on Thursday. Parents who either delay or refuse vaccinations for their children do so for a number of reasons, including religious, personal and philosophical beliefs, safety concerns, and a desire for more information from healthcare providers, according to 2016 research published in the Journal of Pediatric Pharmacology and Therapeutics. The American Medical Association has long decried allowing parents to decline vaccination for non-medical reasons and has cited vaccines' ability to prevent diseases such as measles, mumps and other infectious diseases. Still, a majority of U.S. states allow religious exemptions for vaccinations. Nearly 20, including Michigan, provide exemption for religious and personal reasons. Only 3, California, Mississippi and West Virginia, don't allow non-medical exemptions. In Michigan, parents or guardians of children enrolled in public and private schools are required to attend an educational session in which they learn about diseases that vaccines can prevent, before they are given waivers for non-medical purposes. Brito said that was what she had done. She added that she and Horn had initially agreed to delay their son's vaccines for 3 months after he was born in 2008. 2 years later, in 2010, She said they both agreed to suspend all immunizations, and their son had not had a vaccine shot since. Brito's version of Horan's agreement could not be independently confirmed. Attempts to reach his lawyer on Thursday were unsuccessful. The legal dispute also comes amid a growing anti-vaccine sentiment, which began in 1998, when a medical journal published a now discredited study linking vaccination with autism. The once fringe movement has become more popular and received a nod of approval from U.S. President Donald Trump, who repeatedly suggested a link between vaccination and autism before he ran for president. In January, vaccine skeptic Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said Trump had asked him to chair a new commission on vaccines. A spokeswoman later said that Trump was exploring the possibility of creating a commission on autism. The plan appears to have stalled. Kennedy told Stat News last month he had had no discussions with White House officials about the commission since February. Several people who support Brito gathered outside the Oakland County Courthouse on Wednesday, Thursday NZT, holding signs saying they stand with Rebecca and no forced shots. Brito's lawyer, Stephen Vitale, told reporters on Wednesday, Thursday NZT, the case was about more than vaccinations. He told the Detroit Free Press that Brito had been the child's primary custodian, but on Wednesday, Thursday NZT, the judge in the case approved a recommendation to have the mother and father split custody 50-50. "She's devastated," Vitale said of his client, according to the newspaper. Still, Brito said, she did not regret her decision about vaccinations. Brito told the Detroit Free Press her time in jail was horrific, but I still stand by my choices because I stand up for what I believe in.